Well, folks, I ain't heard nothing, seen nothing. I guess I ain't popping out there on YouTube right or whatever. Like to get a third party going, for the people. This two-party system starting to become nothing but a problem. Doesn't matter what party's in charge, it's a problem. One don't like the other. There's no halfway in between. Nobody cares. Everybody, it's all about their own vested interest. They need a term limit to 8 years. You got people like Pelosi, blatant drunks that been abusing the system. And, it just needs to get a third party out there now and form it and have it for the people and get another president elected other than a Democrat Republican. Get tired of all this protests and taking over the Capitol, all that. Let's do it the right way. Let's start a third party. Let's get in there and get in office and change things the right way. Democrats burn down buildings, kill people, burn cops' cars, set everything on fire, and that's all right. And Republicans, they took over the White House. Well, that was stupid in the first place. Took over the Capitol. That was stupid in the first place. But now they're considered domestic terrorists. And then they sit down there and Democrats threaten to do something on the 4th at the White House, and they're just being silly. Yeah, because that's what Pelosi said. They're just silly. Pelosi needs to be out of there. She is not the goddamn governing body of the United States of America. She's a blatant drunk. She don't need to dictate who's what and why. Her family got Pfizer on the market before FDA approved because they own stock in it. Yeah, stock in Pfizer. That's the problem with the goddamn Senate system. Too many years in there. Ignorance becomes ignorant. They get so daggum stupid by the time they've been in there. After 8 years, their brains don't function anymore. 8 years, plenty long enough term limit for a senator or a congressman. That's plenty long enough. And the pay's outrageous. They don't do nothing. They stay home, party, get drunk, smoke dope, have affairs. That's what they're getting paid to do. They're getting paid $176,000 a year, some of them. Be in Washington, D.C. in your office 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. Not when you dang well please and you want to do it. Not at home sitting on your butt watching TV and movies getting paid. Washington, where you belong. 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week. And no extra money for hearings. You already paid. That's the problem with America. Ignorance in the government. Need to get some poor people in there. Need to get these socialist, anti-American out of there. The ones that want to take away your rights. And these goddamn other ones that want everybody to live off of people for nothing. Alexandria, New York, Iran. You progressive freeloaders. Country needs people at work. And we need businesses at work. Anybody that holds an office position, president, vice president, Senate or Congress, their businesses need to be in the United States, not in China, India, or a foreign country. They need to be here because they're here to represent the people and make sure they're working. The scum has all their businesses overseas. The worthless scum would rather have it overseas. That's why I quit watching that show Shark Tank. It's just like the politicians. I'd rather have my business in China make more money than have it in America and have people working. That's a problem.
People really should learn to keep their hands to themselves.
You got companies that want to come in here and put businesses in, and you got places that say no because it's basically the same business, but it's a little bit different setup and the way they do it, and it's cheaper. So no, keep them out of here. Even though our businesses are in China, we don't want them here. But we want businesses in America. Let's get that third party going and get businesses in America and American people working. Until that third party comes into phase, these slimy, worthless politicians we got now will keep businesses out of the United States because that way they can control and dominate the people. Doesn't matter whether a Democrat or Republican, you see it all the time. You see it every day. We need business in America. And Biden saying foreign policy for middle class and below. This is America. We don't need foreign policy. You ignoramus, you're in America. The poor ain't foreign people. They're common workers that ain't making any money because you thieving, no good for nothing idiots are got all your businesses in China, India, all where you can literally slave labor your workers, and you're politicians, but you're also criminals. Bring your business back to America and put the American people to work. Automobile industry. Get rid of your robots. Get rid of your husband and wife teams. Hire individuals per shift. So you got to pay a little more in insurance. You make enough money, you're stealing people blind on the price of the cars. Get rid of 50% of that computer stuff, 80% of it. Lower the price of the car and you make some money. Microsoft and all those big high-tech places got you talked into ignorance. Give them another 20 years to figure out how they're going to run cars on computers and nobody driving the dang things. Then worry about putting stuff in. And then that Biden catering to Warren Buffett, the scam artist of America. Yep. Got those freight trains all oil tankers at $29 million that was given to repair the railroad. Used to build oil tankers to haul that shale oil out of the Dakotas and stop the pipeline. Ah, look at that. Almost $3 a gallon now for gas. Why? Because the Democrats stopped the pipeline. When the pipeline was moving, the gas price was cheap. They don't care about you. Nobody does in government. They could care less. Especially Pelosi. Shit, her brain cells are dead from so much alcohol, she don't even know where she's at half the time anyways. When they're about a bunch of them. That pipeline would have been through, fuel would have been reasonable. But no, gotta shut it down for Warren Buffett.
The icons you love and the films that made them, featuring Tommy Lee Jones. Saturday
Take that away from him,
12:40 p.m. Eastern on HDNet Movies.
and he'd be broke. His investments ain't giving him where he wants to be. He's trying to get into the mega high-tech stuff and the Bitcoins and all that, which is going under. Bitcoin ain't going to make it. All them people that got all that big money in Bitcoins, you better sell while you got a chance because it's going to flop. Especially since Elon Musk got in the middle of that. Yep, people. Time to start that third party, I'm telling you. Don't go out there and do stuff stupid and protesting and that there. Start the third party. Let's do it the right way, the legal way. You get some people in Senate the first year, you get some people in Congress, and they start seeing stuff done, they'll vote more of you in. More Democrats and Republicans will be out of office. You get one in as president, and business starts coming back to the United States, or they ship the goddamn owners of the business out of the country they got it in. By God, you'll see goddamn everybody voting you in. That's the problem. We need that third party. Don't go out there and protest the Capitol and raid that sucker. You're stupid. Use common sense. Use your brains. Start a third party. That's not hard to do.
Being a patient with diabetes myself.
And if they don't recognize you and the media don't do nothing, sue the media. Third party sues the media. Media soon get attention because they can't patronize. It's illegal.
In private.
The Dexcom sends my glucose readings to my receiver every 5 minutes.
I'll be happy to run for president.
And I don't have
I'll tell you what, I'd be the first one to ship them over there.
You in control, not your diabetes.
First one.
Are you ready to do more? Get out.
Boy, I'd set me out some examples.
From Mission, the leader in cooling and heat.
These major companies that want all their business over in China, well, we'll just ship them right over there with it. Then they'll sit down there and say, what the heck just happened to me? Well, you're in China now where your business is. Now you got to go live their lifestyle. Oh, I'm sorry. The government took 80% of what you got. Now you got to live like a lower middle class. Oh, too bad. Because that's what happened. They do it anytime they felt like it. That's why you dupe all your stuff so you ain't making any money. They duplicate it. It's legal there. So anyways, cotton pickers, get out there and figure out and work on starting third party. If this is going to cross YouTube, hit me up. CJSYMONDS@gmail.com. Send me an email and tell me what you think. That's CJSYMONDS@gmail.com. I'll be happy to hear what you have to say. Thank you very much. Have a good day.